Good day, lords and ladies, and welcome back to Wartales with the Kerner Company, me, Cornish-knight. In the last episode, we barely managed to survive the mission that we were sent on, though the people we were sent to save both died. I'm of two minds about the previous mission. It was either that, because from the flavour of the text, we were always going to have a fight. So I think it was just going to be always going to be a fight. So no matter who we took in, it was going to be hard. I think if it felt a bit metagamey, which was that I think the game expected you. I think developers sort of half expected you to find a location where the people are at, then sort of load and go in again with a new party that was basically more designed for direct confrontation. I went in with a purely stealth party, realistically speaking, and it meant that we got absolutely clobbered in melee, and we barely survived. I think if you went in with a really heavy, like a really sort of like powerful stormtrooper, sort of like all your best sort of like vanguard attack troops, like a really sort of tanky boys, it would be better. I mean, the fight wasn't nice. The fact that you had to pick between attacking with your normal attacks and searching for a way out, so you were basically burning through. You had to use special abilities all the time. I can sort of see what they were designed for, but it basically meant that if you tried to do stealthy, you were heavily penalised, I felt. But anyway, let's try and do this bear fight. If we can do this bear fight, I hope. Okay, because all these bears are furious, and they're coming up relatively soon. So we need to kill all these bears. Which means all our real heavy hitters have to be going early. And you get to bears? No, because there's mud in the way. Okay. You can get to bears. Because we need to have all of our really big damage dealers just charging in straight away as soon as possible. No sort of mucking about. Okay, so let's go. Okay, so that's the first bear that needs to get clobbered. Okay. Okay. Yeah, come on, let's go. I think we need to kill all the bears to get the song going. Weaken the bear. And yeah. I hate the fact that they don't get taken out by that. Okay. Who have I still got up that I can chuck in? Got my... Yeah, let's get our own bear in. And then we will go with her. Okay, kill that bear. That guy's going to be a problem because most of my heavy hit, or all of my tank units are not within range. Okay, so we've got to sort of throw stuff at him. He shouldn't get killed by the bear attack. Okay, so he's berserk. Okay. That has put us a little bit overweight. What can we drop? There's not a lot we can drop, unfortunately. Need to drop a few bits of weight. A lot of stuff we don't need. How many animal corpses do we have? That is the question. Let's do it. And that should allow us to get... Yeah, that should allow us another group of bears. Okay. Hopefully that will allow us to actually get the song. Yeah, that's what they're hoping. Are we in the wrong? We've gone the wrong way. We're supposed to go down here. Okay. So we need to go across. Which way do we need to go for the bridge? No, the town's in this direction. Okay. Alright. Great, now we're suffering from fatigue. I just want to get out of this region. It is not fun to be in. I don't like it at all, to be honest. Right.
My grandfather was a soldier in the Edoranian Legion. He fell in love with my grandmother during the war. You know?
Yeah, great, mate. Okay.
My grandfather was a soldier in the Edoranian Legion. He fell in love with my grandmother.
It costs us a bit of money to do this, but it just saves us supplies.
These pelts are so pristine that...
Okay.
I don't sell croc swine meat. It tastes like swamp water.
You're not from Edoran, right? We fought those vermin for 30 years. I won't stop.
Right. So, Trappers Fondue. That solves our weight situation. Pony my pony. Increase your carrying capacity, please. Okay. Yeah, learn, we get... The thing is, that just gives us experience points. Some things get unlocked further in the dev tree as well, which is always useful. Okay. Nothing we want here. I'm going to hold on to the single point. Like a boss. Okay. Fight with no injuries. Right, and I just want to let the part of this region, I do not like being here at all. Actually, wait a minute, don't... I just want to check something. Nah, there's no pathways. It's probably somewhere out of the way, as a lot of the treasure maps tend to be. Okay, let's just get going where the going's good. I don't like being in this region at all. Everything is too spread out, so there's no easy way of actually getting surfaces. So let's just head for the next mission, story mission. Okay. Large tracker camp.
Trackers are like family. Whichever clan we come from, when we're hunting the ghost pack, we're closer than brothers. Don't you feel the same about your companions?
Worrying news from Ludern. Something's not right.
What does that mean? We're in Ludern.
Sorry, but our scouts keep bringing us conflicting reports. I don't know what's going on.
Okay. Let me guess, and we're now overloaded. Yeah. Fantastic. How much? Enough that it's going to be a pain to deal with. Okay. Something that we can dump. Yeah, fine. Drop the body. I hate the fact that the bodies in this game weigh so much. It's like, oh yeah, they weigh it's ridiculous. It really is. Like, for example, all this wood together, like all these 41 bits of wood comes to less. Well, it's a bit more than a body because it's 0.5. So yeah, it's so basically 20 wood. 20 wood is the same weight as a body in this game, which is stupid. You can tell they did it purely to stop people from abusing like the mechanics when it comes to the human leather and cannibalism and stuff, because you run into them so often on it's something you always fight them. Okay. So let's get up here for the next story mission. Brotherhood training ground. Okay, so there actually is... I thought there was going to be, because there's always a Brotherhood training location in every settlement.
I love studying combat techniques from other regions.
Oh, that's nice.
Looking to improve your skills? We offer various technical manuals, and we can also upgrade your weapons at a very affordable price.
Damage dealt by animals. Okay, yeah, fine. I'll buy that. You've learned a new beast taming. Okay. Oh, it's stratagem. Okay, so that's not the greatest thing in the world, but could be worse. Tula's Glade. Cursed village.
What brings you here? Oh? You're interested in our war paints? You're not like most strangers. Usually people from other kingdoms find our customs barbaric. I could show you how we prepare the pigments, if you promise not to touch anything. Very well. Let's begin. The only problem is that I'm out of raw materials. For the most common colour, I need to make bone char using, you've guessed it, bones. Just bring me a few animal carcasses. The swamp and the forest are hunting grounds where prey can be found in abundance.
Okay, so 20 carcasses, alright.
I'm still an apprentice, so I'm not allowed to handle pigments. My duties are limited to cleaning the coat. I'm not your average servant. One day, I will be a druid.
Okay, and that's the cursed village of Sis, whatever that is up there. I'm just trying to get around the back so we can drop a line down it. This is a back-breaking slog just to get here. Okay. I don't want to fight you, bear. Go away. Of course. Another level 8 bear fight. Because we're all tired, we take more damage. Yeah, by 30%. Okay, so we need to finish this fight quickly. We just need to kill only one bear, if I recall, and there's 4 of them. To make so all of our real stabby units are in good locations. Okay, so which bear's got to be the unlucky bear? Yeah, let's do this. Sounds like you're the bear for the job. Okay. No, what happened? No. Man, you guys are still up. Why's our damage tanking so much? Oh, reduced, that's why. Okay. No real damage dealers are not here. Fantastic. Man, you are bastardly tanky for a bear. Go away. Yeah, we're gonna have to camp. Let's start off with all the sausages. The fist we caught recently, that. And we'll do some more charcoal. Okay. Was the loot from this eye-forsaken village worth the risk? I wondered if it was of value lies. I wonder if the value, if our survival. Sorry, I wonder if of its value lies as much as I do. Okay, so we improve relationships. We lose some stuff. Not the end of the day. Haven't done everything. Not interested. It's blasted. Why is it always cursed villages? It's always cursed villages in this place. Okay. Yeah. Allows us to bypass the massive joke of a forest. Secluded cottage. Interesting. I mean, this is the thing. When you find things like this in this region, it's really cool. It's like, wow, there's like some really interesting, almost supernatural stuff, which is a bit uncommon in this game due to the fact it is sort of like low, grim, dark fantasy. But at the same time, it's I don't know. So it's like, what is this place? Just trying to figure out if there's anything up here. No. Okay. This feels like a story location. But no. Like, this is the thing. I like it when we run into stuff like this. Because it makes the world feel open and interesting. Okay, Neptune clan. We have found fugitive bow made to bring honor to our lord and glory to a soldier. This bow ended up in very unworthy hands, so it can't be upgraded. I mean, it's a nice bow. Iron torque and some sword. Let's get into town at Neptune and sit and take into the trading thing and find out what the hell is going on.
Do you think we stand a chance? What if the other clans don't come?
So what's going on exactly?
Ah, you don't see creatures like that in Gozenberg.
Would you like to buy something? Please do. If you can help us, I'll sell you anything.
Okay. Yeah, I would take everything. I would take all your salt and take all your food. It allows us to cook stuff up. Okie dokie. That's done. We've got some more victuals. Second knowledge point. Once again, like this whole thing's that I just requires a knowledge point, but we don't know what it is. Okay. Down here, we haven't got a lot we can unlock anymore besides gurneys. There's obviously things that I will get the gurney just to finish it off. And I will finish off the tanning rack. Okay. Still need to do the beehive as well. Okay.
You managed to get in despite the croc swine. I don't know what's gotten into them. Those wretched things usually stick to the swamp. For days now, they've been attacking anyone who tries to leave the village. The minute we let our guard down, they try to get inside the houses. The situation is dire. We're out of wood to light the warning beacon, and there aren't enough of us to wait for reinforcements. A little help would... how kind of you. First, we need to deal with the warning beacon. We've already cut up everything we had. Only our walls are left. Find us some wood, so we can warn the other clans. This firewood could meet me in front of the fire. I'm going to prepare it.
Ahem. Could we find somewhere more private to talk?
Okay, so someone is obviously messing around. Okay.
These beasts, don't be fooled. They're smarter than your average boar. See how they cut us off from any retreat.
Paradise oil. Okay. Get all the recipes. Okay.
It's possible that I'm not actually a merchant, and that perhaps I'm not unconnected to the Crocswine attack. All right, I admit it. It's all my fault. I made a mistake. It was an accident. I thought this experiment posed no risk, that the reagents were safe. But my measurements were off. I am an Alazarian scholar of note. I hold a university professorship. But these barbarians don't care. If they find out I'm responsible for their troubles, they'll have me hanged. Let me slip away quietly before they start asking questions. Distract them when the reinforcements arrive. I beg you, I have a family. I'll give you all the crowns I have.
Okay. So we just have to basically distract them, that's all. We don't have to kill anybody.
Perfect. The oil and wood are all set. Once they see the warning beacon, the Yebel and Garusa clans will rush to our aid. There'll be enough of us to slay the Crocswine. But in the meantime, everything rests on your weapons. Flames drive the Crocswine mad. As soon as the fire is blazing, they'll attack. Steel yourselves. It's going to be a long fight. You can ignite the warning beacon whenever you're ready.
Okay, so we need to ignite the warning beacon. Okay, so anything we want to do in the interim. Get that done and out of the way. We could rest. We've got an okay amount. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, was that sick? Yeah, like the only thing we've got to remember with Crocswine is that the fact that when they die, they will explode. So we do need to take that into consideration. But yeah, it's not the end of the world. I could take just a step back. There we go. That's fine. Bit of damage, it's no problem. Next up is this bunch. Unfortunately, I think I got the slightly wrong. Yeah, bit of a bad timing on that part for me. And then there's this group down here. That should be fairly easy to do. And the next one is over here. So let's go over this way. Okay, take that out. Okay, took that one out. I mean, there's still a fair good chunk of them. Let's see if we can get lucky with a crit hit. Take him out. Yeah, let him flee. What do we want him? Probably want to get his movement up. Okay. Different spear. Unit has 25% on stance, range, and AoE attacks. 35% odds stance, 35% chance of dodge, range, attacks, and AoE. I mean, different spear would be nice, but I haven't really come across any that takes my fancy, to be honest, yet. I'm going to take Unstoppable. Becomes unstoppable and can pass through the enemy ranks, so it allows us to get flanks and stuff off. Okay. Willpower is fine, con is fine. Invest in some more crits. I mean, it's a nice bow. What do we get? As long as there's no allies within 5 meters, unit gains lone wolf status. And let's anticipate.
You've done it. Mercenaries, you saved us all. The others are already headed to the market. Let's make haste and join them.
Okay.
You remember our agreement, right? Go on, distract them.
Don't be shy, mercenaries. Help yourself. All this is in your honor. Without your help, we all would have ended up as crocswine food. You are part of the clan now. Part of the family, so to speak. So please accept this gift as a token of our appreciation.
Right, yeah.
I nearly broke my leg on the way. Twice even. I'm too old to be running like that.
I was having a bath when I saw the beacon. I had to get dressed on the way. The market vendors won't soon forget that.
Ah, poor souls.
You're part of the family now.
And take the supplies, we can always use them. He's run off. Yeah, you saved the clan, spared the culprit, you didn't save Sorna from the curse, and you handed Soja over to Alizar. Okay. So, like, I didn't have any problem with that one. Like, he didn't know it was going to happen, and they would have just lynched him, and they seemed... This is the issue I have with Ludoran, is that it's really hard to feel sympathetic for the locals when every single thing... Like, they're massively xenophobic and isolationist. And so literally the moment a foreigner does something wrong, they automatically pretty much always kill them. So it's really hard to feel sympathetic for them at all, in my opinion. I understand what the game's trying to say. It's like, oh, they've been like at war and have been partly occupied for 30 years, like poor them. But it's like at the same time, if you're going to be like just massive asshats to everybody constantly, like you're not going to really get much sympathy from me, the player, for when someone does something. They did something wrong, yeah, but at the same time, like it was an accident. And they'd be sprung up. It's like the soldier that the last surviving soldier that wandered in from that patrol he was sent on. He didn't know what he was doing. Everybody else is dead, and he's mentally unhinged. And they were just going to string him up because, oh well, he crossed the border. It's a death sentence. So I don't know. This mission just feels like the game's trying to make you sympathetic to the Ludoran like population, like this, the fact that you're dealing with here. But I really couldn't care less for them, to be honest. Especially when a lot of their decisions involve around just stringing people up. It's like, oh, you're investigating our sacred ruins. We've got to kill you because like no one but us can go there. And it's like, but they're not sacred. They're just like ruins from the previous empire. And we even have history books that clearly. The thing is that it's not like this is like some long forgotten empire. It's like there's quite detailed history that the precursor, sort of like their equivalent of the Roman Empire, existed a few hundred years ago. So I just find it a bit strange, to be honest. Because like all the stuff that's gone on, like all the collapse, like basically you're in sort of like the fall of the Roman Empire kind of situation, and that only happened, I think, a few like 100 years ago. So it's not like thousands of years ago. Anyway, I've been Cornish-knight. This has been Wartales, and I shall see you all again soon. Goodbye.